All right. Hello, world. Let me quickly paste some links for the Discord announcement. I'm going to come over here. I'm going to go to live. We're going to copy the link. Then we go to Twitch. We do the same thing. Go to our channel. Copy it to clipboard. Alrighty. It's been a little while since we've streamed. But that's okay. Cool. Oh, that's interesting. That's really interesting. My chat's not working on this thing. Give me a sec. I can see you guys in the YouTube chat. Flynn, Game Dev Diamond, Rogue. Got the whole squad. How's it going? King Goat Cooking. Here for the art. Let's go. Hello, Toast. How you guys doing? It's like a stream over here. I know. It has been a long time. So I got this little thing that kind of merges my Twitch and my YouTube chats, and it's supposed to feed me a bunch of chats, but it ain't moving. Let me just close it and try again, I guess. Get back in there. Hey, stop it. This one. Okay, hang on. Let me figure this out. It's being funky. Menu. Oh, chat. Yes? Yes! Yes! It works. We're good. We did it, gang. We did it. How you guys doing? How's it going, Cortez? Yeah, we are looking good. Now we just need to get the stream avatars going. It was updating, so I couldn't do that earlier. We'll launch that. Cool. Very nice. Yeah, how's you guys, say Sunday? Did we get extra sleep last night? I woke up, like, insanely early. I think we did. That was, yeah, last night. That was nice. How's it going, Toast? You haven't been here in a while? I haven't been here in a while either. I appreciate you dropping by. Let me turn down this light a little bit. I'm too bright. I'm too bright. Why is... Wrong way. Which one is it? There. Yeah, that's better. Oh, I can see again. Hey, Tomato Frog. No, I didn't. Fair enough. Sorry I missed previous live streams. I was busy with my university entrance exams. You should know that my streams are more important than that. Just kidding. I hope they went well. If they've already happened. Did you win? I hope you won. How is the game progressing? It is Oh, thank you, Toast, for deeming the water grog chugging. This is so Watt stream coded. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. But hey, we are back in action. The game's progressing well. I actually have a very exciting announcement. You guys get the first... You guys are hearing it first. I haven't announced this anywhere, and I'm going to wait to announce it until about a month from now when I post the next devlog. I have signed a deal with a publisher, and I have quit my job, and I will be working full-time on the game in a couple weeks here. Soon, this game will actually be finished, because I'll actually have time. Which is very exciting. Finally, full-time. I'll be doing that for about, I think early access is about a year after that. So the game still has a fair chunk of work to do, and we have to do all the things. QA, localization, blah, blah, blah. But, yeah. So that's very exciting. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Can I say what publisher? Yeah, it's Fireshine Games. They did Core Keeper, which is kind of the top game in this genre of like top-down Terraria games. They've probably got the most sales out of any of the top-down Terraria likes. Like, why am I blanking on the name? I mean, there's Core Keeper and then there's Nisses. Nisses is the other one. There are a few other ones that are similar, Tinkerlands, but that's kind of why I chose them. They reached out to me, actually. It was funny. I posted there's that one YouTube video where it was the really long YouTube video I posted where I played all the other games. I played Core Keeper, I played Nisses. And in that video, I was kind of, I don't know, out of the 3 games that I played, I was kind of the most critical of Core Keeper. I was kind of like, this one's not my favorite. Like, it looks incredible and it's a good game and it looks fun, but it's just not my thing. Like, and I think I was a little harsh. Everybody in the comments was like, bro's donkey on Core Keeper. But I mean, it's a great game. It just wasn't, I didn't enjoy it as much as the other 2. But then the publisher of Core Keeper reached out and they were like, hey, it's kind of funny. Gobbo hat, please. Oh, yes. What was I thinking? I'll see if I can do my headset over the hat. We'll see. You're like, cover up that hair. All right. I'll switch over to my speakers. Let's see, speakers. Which one is it? This one. But now the music probably cut out for you guys, so I need to change my audio output. Excuse me, audio output capture to speakers. There we go. Cool. Now I need to get my chat up on screen again. There it is. What kind of art today? Who's the zombos? Good question. I'm glad they read as zombies. So there's a holiday in the game. Emo zombos. They are. There's a holiday in the game. Here's all the, oh shoot. Oh, that's not good. Hang on. What have I done? I accidentally used the paint bucket tool and changed every instance of this brown color to white. Is this one on my palette? Shoot. Hang on, gang. We gotta do some surgery here. Oh, no. Oh, God. What have I done? Oh, no. It's okay. Hang on. I'll talk while I do this. There's a holiday in the game in which a little hatch opens in the town square, and you can go down it, and it's all the art right here. And all the NPCs are hanging out down there. There's some big tables. Where are the tables? There's the tables they all hang out at. There's like these dragon skull things. And you have the option to like kind of do this little like fight challenge thing. It's like a little gladiator arena. It's like a goblin tradition or whatever. Oh shoot, did I do the wrong color? What am I doing? I'm making all sorts of mistakes here. And so, yeah, it's this color. There we go. That's better. I need to make those little gladiator combatants, and it's going to be a bunch of zombie goblins from the past, from those who have fallen before. That's the idea. Hello, Imster. Thanks for coming to say hi. And how's it going, ArmD? Good to see ya. Good to see ya. Oh, thank you. Is it J.J. Abrams' Lost Appreciation Day? That's all I hear when I hear the word Mystery Hatchet. Yes, indeed it is. Oh man, this actually sucks that I accidentally painted every... This is why you gotta be really careful with the paint bucket tool. It'll sometimes paint things you don't want it to paint. It's dangerous. Very dangerous. Oh yeah, see? It's so annoying. Now I gotta go through and fix all of them. I could do this later. Maybe I will. Now you guys are gonna have to suffer through this too. Finally, you streamed my time. I know, I don't normally stream in the morning. Well, morning where I am. I guess it's the afternoon. It's like 12. I started yesterday with pixel art. I'm just looking up what... Oh, just looking what's up in the community. It's nice to meet y'all. Nice to meet you too. Thanks for coming. Appreciate you dropping by. Just doing some art. If I could fix my stupid paint bucket issues. And I can't undo it because I saved the file. Oh shoot, this one's annoying. Gotta draw around the skull. Yeah, I shouldn't have, I think I like did it last night on accident, and then I saved the file and closed it. So that's my bad. Happens to the best of us. Okay, so let's keep going here. I'll just do as many as I can. It's hard to remember what isn't brown and what is. Brown, brown. Oh shoot. Okay, brown, brown, brown. Brown, brown, brown. Oh, this one's a lot of brown. It's kind of satisfying, isn't it? Maybe I should do this more often. What's in the schedule for today's stream? We are going to be animating a bunch of zombie goblins, as one does. It's pretty exciting. We all love zombie goblins, don't we? We got a lot to do, actually. We've got 2 runner zombies, and then we got like a... I think it's like a mage zombie, and then like a necromancer zombie. So we got zombies out the butt today. So hopefully you guys came prepared for zombies. Oh shoot, his beard actually needs to be that color. What have I done? Some of that, some of this. What a pain. It is what it is. The Zoblins, yes, exactly. Standard weekend activities, yep. Just the average, average day. As one does. What the heck? Oh, I see. Oh shoot, no. Oh, this one's up. This one's a real pain. Yeah, I definitely have a lot of drawing to do today. Is this the Sephiroth? I can't really hear it. Bum, bum, bum. Which of these? Yeah, that looks right. Yeah, it looks right. How did I make such a mistake? We're almost there. Then we can actually get to what we wanted to do. Little spiders. So many spiders. The tusks stay white. Oh man, I don't even know here. Okay, well, close enough. We got as many as we could. Let's move on. Let's open one of the other runner animations so that we can copy it, kinda. If we go to sprites, enemies. I don't see enemies. Oh, there it is. Enemies. And then we go to oh, we already have an undead section. I already do have some zombie goblins. What? That's a ghost. Where's my zombies? Oh, there it is. Yeah, so he runs. What does his run animation look like? Oh, he kind of limps at you. That's fun. Look at that. So creative. I don't remember doing this at all. You make a red zombie goblin with a missing arm. That'd be sick. There is Control Z, but yeah, I saved and closed it. All right. A disco zombo, like from Plants vs. Zombies? Disco zombie. Oh man, I forgot about this guy. That's awesome. Oh, well, now it doesn't load. There he is. Hey, go away, ad. That's sick. Big fan. I forgot about Plants vs. Zombies. My dad was really into that game. He got like super into it. He looks like his name is Oscar. I could see that. Definitely. Okay, who's our first zombie we're drawing? This one with the mohawk. I tried to make them look like they were all warriors. This guy's more like a big old orc guy, I guess. I don't know. And then I wanted the necromancer to have some... I know on his goblin skeleton they wouldn't have ears, but I wanted it to look like a goblin. So maybe it's canonical. Here we go. It's now canonical that goblin ears are not cartilage, but they have bones in them. Make a zoblin like the Black Knight and the Holy Grail, where it doesn't have any limbs. Yeah, just slimes around on the ground. I'm gonna go back to playing modded Minecraft, but I'm glad I could have dropped by and heard the really good news. I have a good day, everyone. Yeah, thanks, Toast. Thanks for dropping by. Hope you have fun. Modded Minecraft. That sounds like a good time. Okay, so we need to save a copy of this. We're gonna call it Zombie Goblin Chaser, and we're gonna call it _ culling. That's the name of the holiday. We can delete this. Alright, now we just need to kind of stylize him like that. So, we can do some of this. Give him the old mohawk. Like so. Give him the scar, as one does. Poor guy. Oh, and I wanted to move his eyes farther apart. Because these are like ancient goblins. I don't know. I want him to look slightly different, but I guess it doesn't really matter. Give him his little chest thing. You should add more Michael's journals that cover goblin anatomy. Ooh, that's a good idea. I really like that. How's it going, Lee Free? Thanks for dropping by. Oh, Jules, you're at work. Thanks for also dropping by. Hope work's going well as it can. A grog zombo that sets himself on fire and runs around. That sounds awesome. That sounds really awesome. I like that idea. That's actually a fun one. Yeah, little flaming goblins. That's sick. Count me in. Better walk to the store. What flavor ice cream? I'm a big, I don't know. I like, it depends. I really like peanut buttery ones, but not like chocolatey peanut buttery ones. You know, like kind of vanilla-y peanut buttery ones. Like, I don't like chocolate with clumps of peanut butter. I like kind of, yeah, more vanilla with clumps of peanut butter. That's my favorite. The one with half of his head missing is Oscar. Oh, this one? That's a good name. He looks like an Oscar. He looks kind of nice, doesn't he? He seems like he'd be a good pal. This guy seems like he's maybe, I don't know, a little mean. He looks kind of mean. Maybe it's the scar. Do you guys mostly use Aseprite, or is there another tool I should know? I would say Aseprite's the best for pixel art, but you know, there's always other options. I highly recommend it though. I like it a lot. I'm actually gonna put this on a new layer here. So how does this work? Oh, it's just my standard idle animation. Okay, so we drop the knees. Oh, wait. Oh. Oh. We'll do that. Drop the knees down. No. Drop the knees down. And then I think we leave it here. And then we drop his face down a little bit. Like this. Boop. And then we can see our little preview here. There we go. A decent little idle animation. Not too shabby. I'll put it in the corner here. I think some goblins have more brains as zombies than when they're alive. Absolutely. Not naming any names, of course. But I think that's definitely true. That's okay. Swag boy, what's up? Why? It's Sweet Tea. Sweet Tea, you look different. Swag boy? That can't be right. Guys, did you have a good Halloween? I can't believe it. It's the day after Halloween. And I forgot. Did you guys dress up? Go trick-or-treating? Go party? What did you do? Oh my gosh, what? Oh, the blur tool. I never used that. I never used the blur tool. I'm not a big blur guy. I'm not a blurrer. A blurry dude. Cough, cough, stench. It was depressing. Why was it depressing, Lucky? That doesn't sound good. No candy. No parties. No parties. No candy. I didn't eat much candy. I don't think I had any candy, which is crazy because I'm like a sugar fiend. I actually think I have a diagnosable addiction to sugar. It's kind of a problem. I really need to like get my act together. It's just so good. I shouldn't do any hard drugs because I'd be hooked immediately. You played D&D? That sounds fun. Did you do like a spooky themed session? That sounds so fun. Monarch didn't do much. Fair enough. I was. Oh, you were gonna Ben 10. You were Ben 10, but the watch wouldn't arrive. Oh, you were gonna be Ben 10. So you went as Alvin and the Chipmunks with some friends. That's really fun. I had a fun little goblin hat. That's a pumpkin. I do have a pumpkin hat you can equip. I think. Yeah, there it is. Drink water. Yes, aye, aye, Captain. You bought green face paint and suspenders and you were a goblin from Clash Royale. That's awesome, Mason. You must leave for work. Sad. Alright, King Goat. I appreciate you dropping by. It's okay. Hope you have a good time at work. Sounds fun. We love work, right? Work. We love working. Bunch of workers over here. Why am I struggling with this mohawk, bro? It shouldn't be this hard. Yeah, that's actually pretty decent. We'll go with that. Close enough. Don't care. Let's drag him over here. Oh shoot, what have I done? Oh no, we're good. We're good. That sounds fun. I sat out my window scratching my something and looking at the children. Think about how stupid they are once they come to my house. They don't know they have to pay for the candy. Those dang kids. How do they not know they have to pay for candy? I mean, come on. It's like Halloween 101. Silly children. You play Clash? I actually haven't ever really gotten into it. I have a lot of friends that do, though. Yeah, for Halloween, I'll show you. I think I have a picture somewhere. Yeah, my girlfriend dressed up as Gollum. This was their idea, by the way. I'm the Lord of the Rings fan, but they came up with this idea. My girlfriend dressed up as Gollum, and I was the ring. Very funny. She really nailed the Gollum. She went full, very full effort. She even painted her teeth so it looked like she didn't have teeth. She's crazy. Yeah, I think that's good. Been watching the vids for a few months. It's inspiring how hardworking you are, still having a 9 to 5 with the off hours, making the whole big ambitious game. Making videos with animations. Thank you, Imster. I appreciate it. They're yeah, the videos are a lot of effort, but I have a lot of fun making them. Fun times. Clash Royale Goblinstein. All right. Goblinstein. It's Goblinstein. Wow. I like it. That's awesome. Is that who you were? That's so funny. You got a large bag of Kit Kats. That's awesome. I was at Vaughn's today. Guys, I was so good. I saw all the sweet treats on sale. So cheap. And I didn't buy any. I have ascended. Temptation is nothing to me anymore. I am beyond physical desire. Stupid paint bucket. There we go. Yeah, here, old body. Make way for the new one. We're just gonna slide that over. Like that. And voila! He's facing the other way, almost. Boop. Bam. Easy peasy. Lemon squeezy. I think. Yeah, that's good. He does kind of look like the big guy. Yeah, he does. This guy. I can see that. I see it for sure. Are the Zombos friends or foes? They are foes. Kinda. You go to this like little ceremony, and you have the chance to try to fight as many waves as you can. So it's not like they're like trying to kill you. I mean, they kind of are. They're fighting you, but you know, you sign up for it. How do the commands work again for the avatars? You know, I should know the answer to that. I think on Twitch, at least, there's a little menu. If you scroll down, there's like a little like place where you can mess with them. And then on YouTube, you might have to just Google what the commands are, because honestly, I don't really remember. Which isn't good. I think, yeah, I wish I could help. Sugar problem, it's only a problem if I run out. Accurate. That's actually really funny. I've never heard that. I'm gonna start saying that. I'm stealing it. I'm doing it. There we go. I think I usually do this when it's viewed from behind. Yeah. Cool. Oh, we don't want this here. Ah. Cool. Oh, his arms are supposed to look like they're out. I see. Okay. Doing some goblin art. You can make the waves be in a graveyard where you put a ton of Easter eggs that you want to put in. That would be fun. That would be really fun. TFS. I like it. I like the way you guys think. Yeah, a graveyard might actually be good. Right now it's in like this little underground area that kind of appears. Why? What would you do if your friend from high school showed up with a mind-reading monkey, and the monkey reads your mind and began to sign language your most deepest and darkest secrets? I would... My friend from high school? Like, which friend? Are we homies? They probably already know all my secrets. What are the goblins at the bottom of the screen? That's a good question. It's stream avatars. It's like a thing you can do when you stream, and so each person who joins as a viewer gets a little guy, and you can customize them. I think at least it's really easy on Twitch. There's like a little menu thing if you scroll down, but on YouTube it's a little more annoying and complicated, I think. Yeah, I think if you just Google how to customize stream avatar on YouTube, you might find it. I remember I looked into it. I mean, I set that up like a year ago. I'm having trouble remembering the details. What's the goblin equivalent of carving pumpkins for Halloween? Cursed ideas only. Carving human heads. You'd have roasted monkey. Yeah, Zach. Yeah, if Zach Fox showed up with a talking monkey, I'd be like, cool. We got a mind-reading monkey. This is awesome. He's not my foe. How's it going, Zach? You do have a lot of monkeys, don't you? Your monkey, your barrel of monkeys. Oh, the monkey escapes in sign language to random people on the street. Is this the Valheim OST? Oh, it is. I still haven't played Valheim. Zach, we should play Valheim. We haven't done that. Alright, so it looks like this guy moves down a pixel, and then he gets his leg. Like that, I guess. Oh. We're good. Finally recovered from Halloween. You? Yeah, same. We went a little crazy. I left my card at I left my card at an establishment on accident. Had to go pick it up the next day. And they were like, "What's your name?" I was like, "Matt Smith." And they're like, "Yeah, right." And then they were looking through the card list. They're like, "What color is it?" I was like, "I'll do you one better. I got a picture of the card." And I showed them a picture. And they were like, actually, the card looks different." I was like, "What?" And they were like, "Yeah, it doesn't have that bar at the top." And I looked. I was like, "Oh, shoot, I took this picture before I got a new replacement. But it looks similar. Like, it's the blue background." And they were like, "I don't know." And I was like, "Yeah." And I wrote on it on the back in Sharpie because I moved a lot. So I wrote my zip code on the back of my card. At least the last 3 digits of it. And they were like, "No, it doesn't. There's no Sharpie here." I was like, "Oh, shoot. I didn't do that with my new one." So they were super skeptical, but they gave it to me. Yeah, Valheim. I haven't really played it. I've heard a lot of good things, though. It's the only game that gave me a sense of wonder about a world like Minecraft did to 12-year-old me 12 years ago. Oh, hell yeah. That sounds fun. How's it going, Tempura Cat? Good to see ya. We're just doing some goblin art. Zombie goblins, if you will. How are you doing? You played yourself. I did play myself. I know, I almost talked myself out of getting my card back. Oh well. What can you do? Can't win them all. Ah, what on earth? I've never done a diagonal... What? This has to be a new A-Sprite feature. This is new. They didn't have diagonal symmetry before. What? There's no way. I've never seen that in my life. That's so cool. What the heck? Look at this. We can make little things. Oh my gosh. That's gotta be new. Check the patch notes. Yeah, okay, let's turn all this off. I don't need these. Need to do some art too? Heck yeah. Are there different classes of weapons and armor, kind of like Terraria? Yes. Kratos Goblin. You should give the big guy claws. Ooh, I like that. Yeah, messing with symmetry is a lot of fun. Hang on. Does this look decent? Boop-a-doop-a-doop. Boop-a-doop. Oh, wait, hang on. These are supposed to be black. And then we need that to be yellow. Okay, well, it kind of looks like he's inching forwards. Starts tripping acid in A-Sprite. The Zoblin should use sharpened bones. I like that. If I was to add an item from my Owl Goblin to my game as a relic, what would be an iconic one to use? Ooh. Let's take a peek. I mean, there's human flesh, but yeah, that's such a good question. I need more iconic items. Huh. Maybe one of the weirder, like, crops or mushrooms. I don't know. Or one of the gizmos. Tooth extractor. I don't know. That's a tough one. You're from El Salvador. Wow. How's it going? Welcome in. You're just south of me. What about a Zoblin who controls nearby bats to attack you? That'd be cool. A bat wrangler? I kind of like that. I'm sleepy. I haven't really gotten enough sleep lately. Zach, what'd you guys do for Halloween? You said you went out? Go crazy? Night on the town? A zoblin who spawns all of the cheese in the world at once to crush you. That's actually my worst fear. That's crazy that you just named like my one thing that I'm terrified of. Wow, why is this head so low? How's it going, Spiffy? Good to see you. Welcome in. What's up? I'm just drawing some zoblins, as we've been calling them. Some zombie goblins. You know, typical activity for a Sunday evening, afternoon. It's the afternoon, guys. How about you? What's up with you? Down to riches. It was probably the most fun Halloween and night out. What? That sounds awesome. We were in OB. Quite fun, quite fun. Hope you had a good time. Well, I mean, you just said you had a good time. Was it just the two of you, or did you go with some homies? Boop-a-doop-a-doo, drawing goblins. Okay, hear me out. We launch the game on Halloween and get everyone dressed as goblins. Thoughts? That's an idea. How's it going, Kara? Welcome in. Mohawk Goblin indeed. Everybody loves a good Mohawk Goblin. You should have an NPC who you can talk to in order to start the waves. What should he be? Yeah, right now you just click on the thing and it's like, are you sure you want to start it? But yeah, an NPC would be kind of fun. Maybe like a zombie warden. Neighbor Sarah and Katie. Oh, I see. Yeah, I remember them. That's fun. Speaking of which, are we doing Friendsgiving 2025? Is that happening? Did somebody say mind goblins? You know, I think I'd be missing a huge opportunity if I didn't put a mind goblin in the game, you know? You just gotta, you know? You can't not. Oh, this one, he needs to have his head spiked up. A purple goblin with red eyes who asks you to play with his pets could be fun. I like that. That is good. Trying to figure it out. The hope is yes. Sounds good. Sounds good. Let me know if you need any help with anything. Instant viral guaranteed. Yeah, I do need to boost the game's viral potential, I would say. It's a little hard to do with an RPG like this, but I think it's doable. Poop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doop. Poopy-doop. There we go. He's walking. Microtransactions. That's a great idea. Yeah, I'm thinking ads. Manifold Decor. How's it going? Welcome in. Welcome in. Had a twerk button. Honestly, I was thinking some sort of little emote or dance would be good. I think a twerk button sounds really stupid, but I think it would actually be a good thing. I wonder what a twerk... Could I even make these little goblins twerk? I mean, they're like 2 pixel butts. Maybe I could. Let's try it. Turn around, sir. I don't know if I can. His hands would have to kind of be on his knees. legs apart. Not so sure about this chap. Yeah, it's as good as it's gonna get, I think. I don't know. Maybe no. And it'd be so easy to, I mean, it's 2 frames, you know? I'd have to do it for every single armor set and every single weapon, not weapon. All the armors, all the cosmetics. Yeah, I guess that's not the end of the world. It needs to be workshopped. Maybe the arms out would be good. I don't know. We'll see, we'll see. Ah, that might actually be good. It would take me maybe like 4 or 5 hours to go through and do that for all of the things, because there's just so many armor sets and stuff. I'm just gonna do it. I'm just gonna say twerk button. I think it's worth it. And here's the deal. If I finish all these today, I'll go through and do that. Because, I mean, little things like that, especially in multiplayer, I don't know. Like, one of my favorite things about Lethal Company is the emotes, which sounds dumb. It's just so goofy, you know? I don't know. You need some goof. You should add pitfalls so that you can prank your friends in game. It's funny you mentioned that. I actually just added the ability to fall through things. Where's my proof? I can't boot up the game because it'll take a minute, but yeah, I added pits that you can fall in. Yeah, I'm really annoyed by this, yeah, there we go. Absolutely worth, especially for clips. Yeah, if you kill something and you start twerking, it's pretty awesome. I think it is worth it. I'm trying to think. I mean, I might as well, while I'm doing it, add more, you know? Like, if I'm already going to go in and add a twerk, I might as well add, like, I don't know. I'm open to ideas. What else besides twerking? Maybe, like, a little teabag where you kind of bounce up and down. That could be good. I do think a teabag would be good, maybe. Flossing. Twerk button. Teabag button. Flossing. I'll put that in here. I'm not opposed to it, I think. I don't know. Is flossing too outdated? I'm too old to know. Cause I remember that being a thing when I was like, how old was I? Maybe it was a college thing. I don't know. How's it going, Pablo Burrito? You're making me hungry for a burrito. I actually just had a burrito yesterday. It was a breakfast burrito. Might be outdated. I'm kind of old too. Oh, we're just a bunch of old people throwing ideas around, aren't we? It's kind of funny. A 6'7" emo. Oh no. My sister works with kids. And she isn't as chronically online as me and my brother are, but we were hanging out together and she was like, the kids keep saying 6'7" all the time. We were like, I'm surprised you've heard that before. Might be back in vogue by the time you launch. That's true, that's true. Not outdated, but not exactly the biggest thing anymore. You know what is big and fresh and new? Dabbing. I haven't even add dabbing to the game. I hear that's just the big thing that kids are excited about these days. I hate the 6'7" meme so much. Yeah. Yeah. I don't think it's a very good one. You know, some things are brain rotty and funny. Some things aren't. But maybe that's just my boomer take. Like, you gotta curate your jokes. You know, give me the good stuff. None of this. It's not creative. Alrighty, one of those. I will pray for the game to fail if it gets a 670 emote. Don't worry. Is chat frozen? Oh, the on-screen one gets frozen sometimes. I don't know why. Let me refresh the cache. That might have just broken it even worse. Yeah, I think I did. Well, I'll try to read out as many chats as I can. I don't know why the on-screen display is kind of whack sometimes. Emote of a goblin doing a money spread with teeth. Ooh. That'd be pretty good. Some things are funny because they're not funny. That's fair. You know, that's a valid point, I think. By the way, guys, who among you has played Caves of Cud? Because our dear friend Zach, who, if he's still in the chat, brought it up to me the other day. I was like, you know what? That's a game that I put 10 hours into, and then I kind of stopped because I was like, I keep dying, and I don't think I understand the appeal. But I'm giving it an honest effort. Is this Risk of Rain music? It is. I like the Risk of Rain music. It's very like, I don't even know what word to use. Transcendent, maybe? Ethereal? Never heard of it. Oh, I see. Making it rain teeth would be cool. Yeah, Caves of Cud, it seems interesting. It's all like procedural, but like it's like partially procedural, but there's a good chunk of like handmade content too. Think like Dwarf Fortress Adventure Mode, but more handmade. Dwarf Fortress Adventure Mode is kind of at times just like procedurally generated slop, whereas Caves of Cud is kind of similar idea and similar gameplay, but with a more polished story, which has a lot of random elements to it, but not like too many. You know, it's like it walks that fine line between procedurally generated and not. If that makes sense. What's going on here? Okay. Hey, go away. But we'll see. What about the infection worm thing that you control with your mind to attack enemies? Ooh, the RFK Jr. attack. I like it. That's a good one. How come Watt got blessed with good game dev gene and jelly? Oh, thank you. That's very nice of you to say. We'll see. You gotta play the game first before you say things like that, because you never know. It could be booty cheeks. But I really do appreciate it. That's very nice of you. Okay, his head tilts back right here, so we can do that with the mohawk. 500 days of practice. Oh yeah, somebody at one point asked how I practice pixel art. Yeah, I did. I had like I knew I was kind of bad at pixel art, so I got like a prompt book. It was actually a gift from my ex-girlfriend on Christmas, but it was like 500 drawing prompts, and it would just be like waterfall, you know, potato, desk, and each day I would do a pixel art drawing for it for 500 days in college. So that helped a lot. Just practice, honestly. You should add a mechanic where you have a mosquito lay eggs on your brain, and when the time is right, every single one of those eggs hatch, and a humanoid-like figure fights for you. Yeah, like a humanoid mosquito? Like a bunch of mosquitoes? Isn't there a character in, like, what is it, Rick and Morty, where it's like a million ants or something? That's his name. A million ants. There's something like that. Oh wait, that's actually really bad idle position. What was I thinking? I always do this with the neck. Why did I forget that? Shadow mechanic where... Oh, I already read that one. Prompt book is such a good idea. I'm gonna steal that one. Yeah, it worked. I liked it. It worked pretty well. And then for each prompt I would do... Because like it was boring to just like draw a regular waterfall or whatever. So I would take like a cool waterfall, usually from like games or anime or show or something like that. And I would do that. So like for the waterfall one, I might do like the... That's a tough example. I'm trying to think of a good game that has like a waterfall, like an iconic waterfall. What would I do for that? I don't know. Maybe the scene where Boromir in Lord of the Rings, they put him on, he dies and they put him on the boat and he goes over the waterfall. I'd draw him in his little like boat casket. That could be good, you know. And people liked that. I think I would post them on Instagram too, and people liked like kind of not knowing what the next day was gonna be. It was like a fun little treat each day to be like, oh, what did Pixar guy do today? And I got like a pretty insane amount of followers doing that. So I definitely recommend it. Good way to build following. People like a series. That's what I'll say. At least I think. Like if I were to post TikToks of like posting a video every day until my game releases, day whatever, that might do pretty well. Or like a countdown, like my game releases in 100 days. Today I worked on this. Million ants. We need a funny name to call you. How about the Gobfather? I accept the Gobfather. Oh, Goblin Christ. Make a goblin church. Gotta go. Enjoy the stream, everyone. See you. Thanks for coming. Hope you have a good rest of your night. Appreciate you dropping by. We'll keep chugging away over here. This is honestly a lot of work. Bye. Thank you. We'll see how it goes. How hard could it be? Having a grand old time. Oh, I just got hit with a wave of sleepiness. Sleepy time. Okay, that's the same, but we just get our foot back to normal. I think we actually want... Hey. Like that. Oh, his head tilts back. Okay. This one's the same, but with the head tilted back. Luckily, all we have to do is mohawk down a little bit. Cool. You gotta start capitalizing on YouTube Shorts. I'd probably fall for watching a loop 7 times. Yeah, you know, you're probably right. I don't do enough shorts and TikToks. I think once I go full time, I will start doing at least 2 or 3 a week. Because my poor neglected TikTok account has slowly been hemorrhaging followers. Same with Instagram. Like my Insta used to have... Yeah, I used to have 103,000 followers, but now I'm at I'm at 95. I'm dropping them like flies. But that's okay. Who needs them? Not me. Godfather, I've taken the taken care of the rodent for you. Very good. Oh, there we go. All right. Oh well, this one's done. All he does is move towards you. Oh, and then I need the fall animation. Because now you can fall in the game. That was annoying to add. I had to go through every single armor set and add a fall animation. Which, you know, proves my point that adding the twerking won't be a big deal. Because I went through and added a fall animation for not only all the player stuff, but all the enemies too. Maybe I should make it so the enemies can twerk also. Alright, there we go. Yeah, goblins during rats kind of is classic beef, isn't it? Oh shoot, I should have done that. I messed up. I failed you all. There we go. No outline on the bottom one. Cool. Alright, one down. How many to go? How many of these do we have to do? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm not gonna say it. Yeah, let's keep moving. Trudge on. I'm gonna grab some water though real quick. What were those last two numbers? Nothing, Mason, nothing. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. 100 by 100. Ah, that's not a good color. Getting water. Smiley face. BRB. There we go. I'm gonna go grab some water. I'll be right back. Gotta refill. All right. Sure hope my chat didn't try to become independent or anything while I was gone. Oh, let's see. Hey, hey, grabbing grog. What do you guys think you're doing? No, tasting color. Oh my gosh, too much grog. I'm cutting you guys off. Cutting you guys off. Too much grog. You've had enough. You're embarrassing yourself. Chug, chug, chug. Alright. We got another goblin to do. We should open... this one. Alright. Ah, whoa. Don't want to do that. You can see the second realm of existence. Oh my goodness. I didn't know that grog had psychedelic effects. Need to do some research on that. Psychedelic grog. Alright, gang. How fast can we do this one? Let's speedrun it. You kids and your speedrunning these days. Back in my day, we just played games. Oh, hey, chat, here's a question for you. Has anyone played Billy Hatcher on the GameCube? Anyone? Anyone? What do you guys think gray tastes like? I've never thought about it. Some mushrooms from the fungal wasteland. You crazy kids and your shrooms. I learned that distribution of psychedelic mushrooms is legal in Oakland. Isn't that interesting? I thought that was a fun fact. Or at least it's decriminalized, like they're not going to prosecute or something, whatever that means. I am so thin, and there's a horsey with 5 legs barfing rainbows in my living room. Alright, Leaf Freeze had too much grog, guys. Bit charcoaly after a taste, complimenting the taste of styrofoam and lampshades. Mason, you answered that question better than I could have. That was a good answer. Yeah, styrofoam is something that I wouldn't have been able to pull out. Very interesting. Guys, I think I need a nap. Can we have a nap stream? That could be fun. Let's I just kind of made the villager sound from Minecraft. I didn't even mean to. That's how you know I'm tired. There we go. Sleep until you're sober. I took a nap and I'm fine now. Oh, that's good. Yeah, you just speedrun straight through to soberness. Can we name this one Walter Green? I think that's a good name. Oh, Swoop, thanks for the follow. You're rehydrated. Let's go. That's important. Gotta stay rehydrated, guys. Gotta get hydrated. It's not easy to do. Not easy to do. Okay. Yeah, this one's coming along nicely. Luckily, I can just kind of copy the animations I've done before, and I don't really have to think too much. Jesse Pink Goblin? Yeah. And then they have their distributor Gobfring. Who has a security guy named Mike Goblin. I like it. Gustavo Fring. It's pretty awesome. I actually just rewatched Breaking Bad like a month ago. It's such a good show. I didn't think I would even like it when I first kind of got into it. But it really is so good. I thought it was just kind of like mainstream garbage. You know? Mike Gobby Trout. Oh man, that's so much better. You watched it 2 months ago as well. Were you in my room? How'd you do that? That's crazy. Oh, guys, I need opinions. Has anyone played the new Pokemon game? ZA or ZA or whatever they call it. I need opinions. My friend's trying to get me to play it, but he's kind of a Pokemon guy, like through and through. Like he would play it even if it got 1-star reviews. You know what I mean? You know the type. He recognizes that they're not the best these days, but he still plays them because he just is so in love with the franchise. So I need reviews. I need to know. How booty cheeks is it? By far favorite show ever. It is a good show. It's relatively good. I get an 8.4 out of 10 goblins. Ooh, interesting. Using the controversial yet innovative goblin scaling. Guys, we have twerk, teabag, but I need one more. What about like a comically large, like, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I'll think about it. The tutorial's kind of long. That's fair. I've heard the same thing. I think I watched a Donkey video on it. I didn't used to watch much Donkey, but he's really funny. Headbanging would be good. It's hard because they're like so small sprites, you know? It's hard to squeeze in all the stuff you want to squeeze in. You wanted to try a Pokemon game for the first time. I see. Yeah, did it surpass your expectations? Oh shoot, I forgot his little shoulder pads. How could this happen? How could this happen to me? I mean, that probably good, but not at the cost of the other parts of the game. I see, I see. Quick question. How did you get started doing pixel art? That is a good question. I started with well, I tried making a game with a friend and I kind of realized my pixel art wasn't that great. So I got this prompt book. It was called 500 Drawing Prompts, and each day I would do one of those prompts for 500 days in a row. I took a little, like, 2-week break at one point, but other than that, I was on it. And to keep up with it each day, because I post them on Instagram, each day I'd do like 1 or 2 a day, so I always had like some stockpiled. I was always like 10 ahead, you know, so then if something happened, I could take some time off. But like, for example, like, yeah, here, I'd post them on Instagram. So it'd be like, I think the prompt would be like ring. Oh, this one was something that comes in pairs. Why did I draw a golem for that? Oh, maybe because they're always together, golem and the ring. I don't know. This one was probably bald or smile. Okay, smile. I don't know. I would try to take prompts and turn them into something more fun, because like I don't want to just draw a gorilla, so you know. But yeah, I did that for a long time. Got me more comfortable with it. Helped a lot. How's it going, Doremi? Good to see you. Doremi. I see. Nice hat. Thank you. I got it on Etsy. So training. Got it. Thanks. Yeah. Just grinding it out. Took a long time. But now I feel much more comfortable with it. Oh, and commissions. Doing commissions for people helped a lot. Because I think that's where I learned the most. Because it was like, with those, you know, you really don't want to mess it up. You feel less okay about delivering something that's kind of bad. Because they paid for it, you know? Like, you really try your best. That was where the most learning happened. Probably. I'd say. You just learn Power Gem. He's a Dark and Ghost type. We got Pokemon debates in the chat. How to find clients for commissions, though. Yeah, I would just post on Instagram, and then over time, people would be like, hey, can you draw my dog? Or, hey, could you whatever. And as you get bigger and bigger, the clients get bigger and bigger. And sometimes I would email people. My very first commission was I emailed a Pokemon YouTuber, Hoodlum Callum, I think was his name. He made a video posting, like, being like, hey, I need a new banner for my my YouTube page. Pixel artists, hit me up. My friend always watched his videos because he was a big Pokemon guy. He was like, Matt, you have to do this. Go email him. I was like, I don't know if I'm qualified. But it worked out. Yeah, both of my really big clients, or both of my biggest clients, I think, were from... What's going on? Oh, I see. Emailing. That's not true. One of the biggest ones was from emailing. My first one was from emailing. But yeah, YouTube Instagram kind of brought in a lot. Look up Sableye and show it to prove how right I am. Is that the like goblin looking Pokemon? Yeah, I like this one. I think I'm not a big Pokemon guy, but this is one of my favorites because it looks like a goblin. I like this one. Bulbapedia. It is a... Why doesn't it say what type it is? Oh, Dark and Ghost. Yeah, I know. I only know the basic. I only know like the Gen 1 ones. And then the starters. Most of them. Maybe not even most. Guys, I went to this Greek place for food today, and they did not put my extra tzatziki sauce in the bag. I was really sad. Didn't realize it until I got home. What can you do? What can you do? Cry about it? Guys, are there any Power Wash Simulator fans in the chat? Or am I the only one? I love that game. I love that game so much. And they just came out with the second one. When you make a list of names to call you, my vote in the ballot is the Gobfather. I like the Gobfather. I can get behind that maybe. I don't know if I've earned the title. Should have screeched at them. Yeah, I should have. Yeah, you're right. I should have hexed their business. What was I thinking? You had a goatee to this Zoblin. A goatee. My rule so far has been that goblins don't have facial hair. But I am tempted. Power Wash doesn't have Mario, so no, fair enough. Tried it on my thing, fair enough. I think I like it when I'm in the call with somebody and we're just chatting and we're not playing a game together. It's nice to just spray while I chat. Have you tried adding more hairs that cover one eye yet? No, I haven't. But I should. Maybe facial hair is a sign of zombification. So yeah, as they decay, they grow hair. That'd be interesting. A scar that has a goatee shape. That would be something. Good old goatee scar. Everybody loves a goatee scar. Alright, now I just need to do the stupid walk animations, which are kind of annoying, honestly. Soul Patch or GTFO. Fair enough. Fair enough. Yeah, I don't think I've ever really been a huge fan of goatees. I don't think I've ever looked... I don't know, it looks okay on some people. But never for myself. I don't think I would ever do that. Just not my vibe. You know? I don't think I passed the goatee look. No, mutton chops? I cannot get behind mutton chops. But, I don't know. I mean... I guess Wolverine has mutton chops, doesn't he? He kind of pulls it off, but I mean, that's Hugh Jackman, you know? You can't base your standards off Hugh Jackman. That's just a recipe for disappointment. Yeah, mutton chops I've never been able to get behind. Maybe if you're like a pirate lieutenant. Maybe. If you're lucky. I'll maybe accept it. But even then... It is No Shave November though. Yeah, guys. Next time you see me, next time I stream, I'll have a big beard. Soup catcher, ew. Don't love that. Flavor saver. Mutton chops are funny. They are funny, aren't they? Flavor saver. Okay, he just stands up. Then from here to here, nothing changes. Interesting. Cool. Does this goblin cook crystals that you find underground? That'd be interesting. I guess I never really thought about cooking crystals. It doesn't sound very delicious to me, I gotta say. Munching on some crystals. Maybe I could see goblins being into that. They got some strong teeth. I really do get sleepy after I eat. I know that's not a super unique experience, but I'm just so sleepy. Just need a nap. Group nap. Bum ba dum ba dum. There we go. Is there anyone? Oh, no PC. Yeah, cook crystals, otherwise Walt gets mad. That's pretty accurate. Go out in your trailer. Go to the desert. You know, speaking of the desert, guys, I went to the desert with my girlfriend, and it was 5:30. We were trying to find a spot to camp, and we're driving, and it's like the sun's gonna be going down in an hour, but we're looking for a spot. We find a spot. We're like, this is a good spot, and then we pull off. And we're driving. We're kind of off-roading still, looking for. We're like driving off further and further from the highway, and we see there's a car stuck in front of us. So we're like, oh shoot, we're gonna go around this guy. This sand looks like super soft, and we try to go around him. And in the process of going around him, we go in like the even softer stuff, and the car gets stuck. And it's like we're super stuck in this super soft sand with our like Nissan Versa with just front-wheel drive, and we get out of the car and we like try to dig it out a little bit. We move like a foot and then it gets stuck again, and then we like dig, and then we move and then it gets stuck again. And like we were there for probably 2.5 hours. It was absolutely insane. Eventually some people came and towed us out with like a strap, but yeah, this is just reinforcing my belief that the outdoors is not meant to be explored. So just use that as a word of warning, everyone. Outdoors bad. Stay inside. Play video games. That's the moral. You love Owl Goblin. Thank you. I appreciate it. I'm having trouble deciphering your name. Tadej Svoboda. Tadej Svoboda. Tadej Svoboda. Tade. Tade? Tad. What is the outdoor? That's a good question. Yeah, don't touch grass, guys, or sand. More specifically, sand. Both are equally nefarious. Just don't do it. Stay away. Say no to sand. No sand here. I would say it does need to be explored, but cautiously and with the proper equipment. I wouldn't consider that the proper equipment. That's fair. Yeah. After that, we were both looking at each other like, maybe we do need a car with 4-wheel drive. It was fun though. We went on this, there's like a slot canyon thing that we walked through. That was really cool. Fun, fun. Fun, 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 till the daddy gets a bird away. What is the last word in your name? Wood? Does it come from the outside? Ew. Yeah, wood? What is that? We should ban sand and glitter as a community from this country. You know, glitter is something else that I thoroughly despise. I can't stand it. When it gets everywhere, dude. Ugh. Can't have that. No glitter in my house. No glitter allowed. This really does take forever. Glitter needs to be outlawed. I would disagree about sand. Then no sand castles. That's fair. Sand castles are pretty cool, aren't they? Zack Attack, what are you making? We are making little zombie goblins for our goblin game. Having a good time. We've already done one of them. But yeah, these are all the enemies we're adding. We added this guy already. Now we're doing this one. Then we got to do the big guy, the necromancer dude, the skeleton goblin, and the witch. Oh, and the giant floating skull. Quite a few to do, honestly, but it's okay. We'll just keep trudging along. We're having fun. If I absolutely have to go outside, I wear a blindfold. Honestly, that's really smart. Glitter needs to outlawed. Oh, yeah. Can you give the skeletons goblins shovels later? I don't see why not. Shovels are fun. Everyone needs a good shovel. Shovel, shovel. Yeah, you know, this really is just mind-numbing labor, I would say. Oh, shoot. What have I done? I forgot his shoulder pads. Sorry, little guy. Hang on. Sugar, sugar. Yeah. There we go. Cool. Copy paste some of that. Sorry, I'm very focused. What's the difference here? Cool. Make them look like they dug themselves out of the ground. That's a fun idea. Seems like a lot of work, but I can't tell if it's going to pay off in the end. Oh, you mean the game in general? It is a lot of work. Yeah, we'll see if it pays off. Oh, you can tell it's going to pay off in the end. I see, I see. Thank you. I was like, oh, that's an interesting thing to say. But I get it now. I thought yeah, thank you. I appreciate it. That's really nice of you to say. But then you wouldn't be able to watch. Yeah, if you go outside, then you can't watch the stream, guys. Come on. Hello, Choib? Choib. How's it going? Welcome in. We're just drawing some goblins. It's taking forever, but we're having a good time, I think. Mostly. How are you? Good to see ya. Welcome in. Take a load off. Oh. Thank you for the follow, Jasper. How many years did you initially think it would take to finish? Ooh, that's a good question. I thought maybe 2 or 3, and we're kind of, I think I just passed the 2-year mark. So I don't think I was too inaccurate. But yeah, oh man, this is such a huge project. Definitely an insane grind. But it's paying off. I don't know. I mentioned it at the start of the stream, but I realized that was a while ago now, and a lot of people have cycled through. I did just get a publisher deal with Fireshine Games, and I am going to be working on this thing full-time in a couple weeks here. That means it's going to be so nice. No more just cramming it in. Like, I've been going like at 130% capacity for months and months and months and months. I mean, literally years of just constant grind. So now I'll finally I can do social stuff without feeling bad about it, and I could probably get like 12 to 15 hours in on weekdays, which, you know, you'd think I'd burn out, but I'm already doing 12-hour days. It's just like 8 hours of work and then 4 hours a game each night. So, I mean, I can't wait. But it's looking really nice. I'm excited for the finished project. Thank you. It seems awesome. Oh, thank you. Yeah, the art takes a while, especially like hand animated pixel art stuff. I know 3D stuff is hard and has its own issues, but my next game I might try to do like a 3D thing. I don't know. I might try to do something that's a little easier art-wise, but it has to look good still. I don't know. They've trademarked goblins. Yeah, as soon as it was mentioned in the chat, the lawyer started trademarking it immediately. Do some of this. I will say, I think this is probably my least favorite part of the development process. Doing like the animation frames over and over and over again for the guys, you know? I like doing the initial drawing. That's really fun for me. Like the concept art. And I like the coding. I like the coding a lot. Sound effects. I do those so rarely that I kind of don't mind. Like, it's kind of a fun little thing. But bro, these like animations where it's just the same thing animated over and over again in different directions. I can't say I love it. But the price we pay. What can you do? Be neat to see your style in a 3D game. I think it'd be really fun to mess with. I'd really like to give that a shot. I'm working on a game that's heavily inspired by Owl Goblin, and you think multiplayer is worth adding? Like, is the grind worth the payoff? Grind worth the payoff? I think people will appreciate it a lot more if you have multiplayer. That was kind of the main reason I did a big restart. I think it's worth it. But it is kind of hard. But it's not that hard. I think switching from single player to multiplayer, like years into development, that's a huge pain in the butt. But if you kind of think about it from scratch and like you're doing it from the very beginning, I think it's a lot easier. Does that make sense? Yeah, exactly. I'd love like a 2.5D. I don't know. Yeah. I'm thinking like kind of. I don't know. I'm trying to remember what Megabonk looks like. I've been playing it, but Megabonk images. Yeah, like the Megabonk style is kind of fun. You know, it's kind of like low poly but pixel art textures. I really like how this looks. I mean, it looks like kind of garbage, but in a fun way, you know? I wouldn't say garbage. It just looks, you know what I mean. Like, it looks cheap, but in a way that's stylized and fun. Or even like kind of like a Paper Mario type vibe where it's a 3D, I don't know, a 3D world where you have your little 2D billboard guys walking around. That'd be fun. Of course, that's probably way more work than what I'm doing now. Because I have to do the models and the textures for them. Yeah, good garbage. Yeah, Steam does make multiplayer really easy. What is the what was the first tab I had open? That was my notes. I was telling myself I should add a twerk button to the game. We were talking about that earlier. We need emotes. Mason, thanks for the super chat. Can we have a ghost goblin called Goblin, please? That sounds fun. I like Goblin. I do already have a ghost goblin. Right here. He whimpers. I forgot about that. When he walks, he's moaning. I kind of like it. Yeah, we can make it so this guy is now a Goblin. Oh, but Booblin is a pretty fun name. Booblin. Oh, need to get rid of this. Can we have a bestiary? That'd be good. I definitely need a bestiary. He's so cute. Is he friend? No, he's bad. But he's not because he wants to be. He's just a tortured soul. quite sad. Yeah, you come across at some point in the game a another goblin settlement that had been ravaged by the humans. It's quite sad. Put your notes to call that goblin? Yeah. Actually, why put it in my notes when I can just do it? This will be a Easter egg. Only people who deconstruct the game and wow, this is slow. There we go. Ghost goblin. Where is it? Where is it? Maybe we need a space. No? Ghost? Hello? Ghost fish? Where's ghost goblin? There it is. Goblin ghost. Okay, well. Parentheses. Goblin. There we go. Now people will see it. +1. Now we need the fall animation. So guys, I did make it. So yeah, I mentioned earlier that I put pits in the game. I'm curious what you think about this. Like this, where the player, if they walk over it, they'll fall in and then they'll respawn with some damage. It kind of makes for some fun platforming because you have to like jump over the pits. But I made it so you can push enemies into the pits and kill them. But they won't drop items if you do that. Because I thought it was kind of cheap to just be able to instantly kill any enemy, you know? But at least this way you don't get a reward for it. I thought that was fair. I'm curious what you guys think. Because like otherwise you can just cheese enemies really easily. I'm so interested with your project architecture, but also the sight of all those files fills me with dread. You and me both. I'm not too crazy about the architecture in terms of how I do it. A little frustrating losing your loot. Yeah. Ooh, push rocks into the pit and fill it. That'd be interesting. That seems balanced. Okay, cool. It is a little frustrating, isn't it? Okay. Alright, this guy's done. Done enough for me. Yeah, my file structure, I just kinda... I don't know. This folder resources is everything that the game needs to access at runtime. Not to be confused with... Oh wait, no. What's the difference here? I have resources and I have resources A. One of them is addressables and the other one isn't. I think these are all the addressables, and these are all the regular ones. Is that right? Yeah, that's right. So anything that needs to kind of be loaded in like for example, when the game loads first, when you first open the game, if it has to load every single object, it's going to take about 60 seconds to open the game. But what you can do is have it open and then load these in the background. Because, I mean, you don't need a laser beam right when you open the game, right? You only need it once you're like underground. And that's not going to happen until you launch the game. So that's why I had to use the addressable system in Unity to make it so that only some things load at the start, which was a whole thing. But then in each of these I have all of my like prefabs and stuff and all my scriptable objects and whatnot. And then yeah, I have a folder for scripts where I try to organize them as best I can, like by grid scripts. So I got like the chunk manager that loads the chunks, the grid manager that spawns the grid, the map manager that saves the map, the map saver that saves the map, the map manager that manages changes to it, the region manager that breaks it up into chunks, kinda. You know, so I try to like just be reasonable with my folders. And then I have a sprites one. Yeah, you got like all the armors in this folder, the background 1 tiles, the background 2 tiles. So I just try to keep it kind of clean, but I don't really go too crazy with it. You should make it where you'll get a message that the enemy you shoved in a pit had legendary gear. Like, yeah, you idiot. That was a 0.1% spawn chance and you just pushed him in a pit. Oh, the zombie goblins for something Halloween related. That would be cool. But no, these guys are for, well, it's kind of like the Halloween equivalent for the goblins. They dress up in skull masks and go underground and go to this festival thing, and that's where you can volunteer to try to fight the zombie goblins. So yeah, kinda. Oh, name it Oscar? Yeah, I could go back and do that later. Why not? I'll put a note here. Name it Oscar. There we go. I should entirely remake it in Godot. You're crazy. Nobody got time for that. Oh, that would take so long. I believe the Caves of Cud guy did it in like 2 days when there was the whole Unity debacle. Yeah. Caves of Cud dev ports his game from Unity to Godot in 14 hours. That's awesome. Yeah, that's true. He barely used the graphical features at all. It was all 2D. Yeah. Yeah, that would be such a pain to do. No thanks. I'm good. Yeah. You think I'd like Godot? I might. Yeah, I guess in general, I like to have... Yeah. Like if there's a problem, I'd rather be sifting through code than like things linked in an editor. Maybe. But I don't know. Maybe that's not accurate. Yeah, maybe for my next one. Yeah. I see, I see. Oh, okay. Yeah, maybe I will try Godot for my next one. That'd be fun. And I'm sure by the time I like start my next game, it'll be more, you know, it'll be more fleshed out. Not that it's not fleshed out now, but I'm taking all these sprites, making the game, change 1 pixel and upload it. No, that's my worst fear. Please don't do that. You kind of have to make everything yourself. I see. That is a little annoying. Not a fan of that. Where's the skeleton? Oh, skeleton. There it is. Alright. Why does this guy have such a huge sprite? What a waste of resources. Oh well. Who cares? Skeleton underscore calling. Now let's give him a cool hat. We'll move him over here because we're doing him next. Cool. Cool little skeleton guy. Me and my programmer do like 99% programming. I see. What would be your next game? Can you give him the shovel? Maybe. The problem is it's hard for weapons to read really well at this pixel size. I guess I could. I don't know. But he does get spawned by a necromancer. I guess that doesn't ruin the idea. If anything, I think he'd have a little sword, because he's like a gladiator that died in battle, you know? Goblins have ear bones? Yes, it's now canon. They don't, non-biodegradable ear bones. Pretty cool. Pretty awesome, I dare say. No, we need his little ear poking out. Possum. Yes, indeed. Or plausible deniability, we could say that these are like attached to the helmet to make it look like goblin ears. Or not. We'll just do that. I think this can move 1 pixel over. That's good. We'll go with that. Good enough. Yeah, the anatomy has been canonized. There we go. Okay. Now we take this. This needs to go here. We'll do that. Copy that over. Cool. One more. Drawing skeleton heads. That's what we do. Where was the last? Oh yeah, right here. Is that right? Yeah. Cool. Bones are biodegradable, so that means that the ears are the only unbiodegradable bone. Yes. You could add a plume to his helmet to add some color if you want, like red, green, or purple. That would be fun, wouldn't it? I kind of like that. Little green tufts would be cool. Yeah, I kind of like that, unfortunately. I say unfortunately because it's more work, but I like it. Oh, that actually doesn't look quite right. I think this has to be like this. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. Let me paste this one a few times. Yeah, let's add a little plume. That sounds cute. So we'll give it a little... We'll do this color. Oh, I forgot my, Cute. The ears are plastic. Is this a goblin biologic? I think so. A goblin. Yeah, so we're gonna go up to here. Just some classic goblin action. Cute. Cool. Ooh, 2 more. Now we need yeah, we'll do that. Good enough. And then I need to add the little bear with me, gang. This is cute. I like how spooky of all the arts have been today. It's like in theme with Halloween. Yeah. Are they wearing fake ears? That's a good question. Fake ears are pretty cool. Cute. I like the little tuft. I think that was a good touch. Good call, gang. This is why I keep you around. Now we can also do this one. Cute. Just fall animation. Cool. Now we got to do the sideways ones, which is each of these. Okay. Now we got to do, oh, we can do these side ones too. Cool. I like pixel art because you can just do this. It's a lot harder to do this with like, you know, like traditional digital art, like Hollow Knight style. You can't really cheat as easily and just kind of mass paste things. Like you can, but there's a little more cleanup involved. It's kind of annoying. You made a shotgun card so your kitty cat can now blast demons even better. That's sick. You know, I've been thinking about getting a cat. My girlfriend's allergic though, but I could get one of the like hypoallergenic ones. Like, aren't Bengal cats hypoallergenic? I don't know. Or like, I don't know. I don't know if I want one of the naked Sphinx cats, bro. Those things are... It's not even just that they look weird. Like, I can get behind a pet looking weird, but... They're like, they don't clean themselves like normal cats, you know? Just kind of weird. You make the helmet a rare drop by him. Ah, that would be fun. That would be fun. Yeah, or at the very least, the helmet could be like a, like a reward for completing the trial, you know? Fake ears. Oh man, I kind of like that. Yeah, I'll send you meows, Tempura, if I get a cat. Yeah, just elite tier helmet stats. That'd be awesome. Cool, well this guy's done. That was kind of quick. So we're 3 for 6. It's kind of fun. Don't have a cat because parents. Freaking parents, bro. Parents. You ruin everything. I need to go to humans. I'm looking for the human mage. There it is. There he is. Look at this guy. What a champ. Oh, I forgot I made him look so silly while he's casting spells. I'm gonna say... I thought I had a folder for like undead. Oh, there it is. I'm gonna call it Goblin Zombie Witch. Here she is. I've actually never had a cat in my life. I was a dog child. Seems fun though. I'm gonna select this guy. Select all of this, slide him over here. There we go. I'm gonna do some of this. Cool. Alright. I think this will be our last one, guys. Because these take a while and I want to take a nap. Boy needs his nap. Every goblin needs a nap. Okay. Cute. They kind of look like they're wearing glasses. You're right. Yeah, they really do, don't they? Oh well. That's okay. Yeah, goblins do need their nap time. It's important. You can't just be up all day making games. It's exhausting. Ah, what the heck? Alrighty, we gotta drag this. So it's a little annoying to turn them sideways. I usually just drag in one side. I'll push this over. And then the hat, I just need to move the stains so it looks like they rotated a little bit. Like so. Ish, doesn't have to be perfect. That's pretty good. Now we just need to change her face around. So we're gonna move that eye, put the nose right here. This is the hard part, honestly. You just kind of gotta go for it and try to visualize in your head that it's turning. Gotta get rid of this hair. We can maybe move this one out a little. Not too shabby. Let me move this arm inwards. There we go. Looks like she rotated. Oh, and this ear needs to go in too. Maybe 2 pixels. Yeah, that's good. We'll call it a day there. Do I like comic books? I remember as a kid, I grew up on Spider-Man comic books. I don't remember what like series it was, but I really liked those. Other than that, I've never really been a big comic book guy. Oh, and I read like some Walking Dead comics. Did those start as comics before they were a show? I think they did. Yeah, I had a friend that was really into it. Zach, if he's still in the chat. My high school buddy. Those were cool. I think I like comic books. My brother's been trying to get me into web comics, but I've just never quite bitten the bullet on that. Now for the head tilt down. That's a little tricky. I try to take like a good chunk of the front of the hat. So it has to look like the brim moves down, along with the front part of her face. Which is going to be a little tricky. Nothing we can't handle. Boop. There we go. Look at that. First try. Oh, I got a straight pixel here. Look at that. Good work. Who's my favorite chat goblin? Oh, don't make me choose a favorite. I could never. That's impossible. All of them at once. Asking me to pick a favorite. That's crazy. Okay. There we go. So we're gonna need some of this. I like it when they have long hair because then I don't have to worry what the back of their head looks like. I can just do this. It's like a cheat code. Teehee. I win. Doesn't even seem fair. We can do this. Does that look accurate? Yeah, that's good. I've seen some webcomics that seem pretty good, but in all honesty, I've mostly read collections of like collected editions of DC and Marvel stuff. Yeah, what's your favorite? Do you have a favorite? If you had to recommend me something to get into it, what would you recommend? Watt's gonna start giving skeletons long hair for this. Yeah, everybody gets long hair now. I actually think I messed up her hair a little bit. I think it should maybe be like this. Screw it. Who cares? Nobody's gonna notice. See, that's something I've had to learn, to accept my imperfections, of which there are many. Sometimes you just gotta be like, there's no way on earth it's gonna be perfect in my eyes and nobody's gonna care at all. So screw it. Can't win them all, chat. Can't win them all. Now we gotta make sure that these make sense. I've been having an issue with Firefox where my tabs crash all the time. Kinda interesting. People who look through the file will notice. No, they won't. No, you didn't. Nobody noticed. No, nobody noticed. Hello, King Duck. Oh, bye-bye. That was quick. How's it going? You know, 87 was the store number for the In-N-Out I used to work at. Fun fact. Notice what? Oh, that her hair looks it's a little too poofy right here. I think it should be a little shorter. I was just like, I was telling everybody that nobody will notice, but now everybody's noticing. Oh, you were saying bye to Lee Free. I see, I see. Oh, bye guys. I have to suggest a comic another time. Sorry. No worries. Yeah, thanks for dropping by, Lee Free. I missed that message. Thanks, King Duck. Reading's hard. Reading comprehension is tough. King Duck. Yeah, my bad. I know. I know. Not everyone's perfect. I think I'm gonna have to do this walk animation the old-fashioned way. Yeah, we'll just have her walk normally. But with maybe hands down at her side, I think is fine. There we go. Decent walk animation. Nothing too crazy. Yeah. We'll do this. We'll do this. Cute. Her little feet. You don't have parents. Can't wait for people to start making lore videos. Yeah, maybe I should make all of these streams private or unlisted, because I do kind of eke some lore out. We got to keep our secrets hidden, everyone. So here's how I do my walk animations. I'll have one frame, so I'll just have them move up and down like this. And then on the upwards one, and then on the downwards ones, we'll have one foot down, and then have the other foot down. So it kind of looks like this. And then when one foot goes down from behind, the other one goes up like that. Bam, easy walk. Of course, it could be better. When things aren't touching the ground, they have black outlines underneath. And this foot's gonna fling forward. Yeah, this foot should fling forward. And this foot should fling forward. There we go. Yeah, a decent little walk animation there. Nothing crazy. I would normally move the arms, but I want her to look kind of stiff and zombie-ish, so she's just gonna kind of... Now we need to do her special animations, which is gonna be... I don't know. Game Theory, the link to the channel. No! Don't do it. Hey, Watt, I need tips on how to code. Like, I have really good ideas, but I can never do it. Oh, interesting. Yeah, it's kind of tough. Is you have mostly problems with like big structural planning of the game's code, or is it like the just kind of the minutia, or like you have an idea and you just kind of don't know where to start? Welcome back. Thank you, little robot. I haven't been streaming on Twitch too much. I usually stream on YouTube, so I got the two chats combined finally, and now I'm back on Twitch. But yeah, large structure for code I think was my hardest part. I think I learned that each system gets its own manager. Like this is my system. Like this I just opened to a random one. This one's handles all the chunks for the game. That's actually a really misleading name. It's every time you move, the tiles, like say you're moving to the right, all the tiles to the left of you despawn and all the ones on the right spawn in. So it's more like a big old moving treadmill, and it happens every row of tiles. Unlike things like Minecraft where it loads a giant chunk at once, this loads individual rows of tiles all at once. So it's a little different. It's just not really a chunk manager. It's more like a, I wish I'd called it like treadmill manager, or like, I don't know. And then what I do is make a static instance that anyone can reference. In your awake function, you say, hey, if there's no instance yet, then hey, this one's going to be the instance, otherwise kill yourself, basically. So there will always only ever be one chunk manager in existence. I do that with all of these. Pathfinding manager, like grid manager, map saver, every single one of these has this exact same instance code. So then anyone can say, hey, mapsaver.instance, tell me something. Like, look, how many scripts reference this? These are all the scripts that call mapsaver.instance. This is called a singleton design pattern, and you kind of got to be careful when you use it so that you don't, I don't know. I think if you become overly reliant on it, you can kind of turn your game code into spaghetti, sort of, but I don't really have that issue. And part of it is that I know I'm doing this all the time, so I know exactly what's going on. But yeah, any code anywhere can just be like, hey, give me the tile at this position, you know, just because the map saver knows it. That was huge for me. This was like an epiphany for my coding, learning the singleton design pattern. That really helps me. And the nice thing is, with modern IDEs like VS Code, you can quickly see exactly who calls what. So I have this public function. Who knows? Anyone in the code base could call this function. But I can just control click it and instantly see the two other scripts that call it. You know, so like there is transparency. I can know exactly what gets called by what just by doing this. So that's kind of the flaw of this, is like anything can call anything. So there's like your dependencies can kind of be infinite, but I think that's the big issue with it. But I don't know. I'm not a programmer. This just works for me. You have trouble starting. I see. Yeah, that makes sense. It is kind of hard to start. It's hard to know where to start. But it's just how it is. You gotta go? Alright, King Duck. Thanks for dropping by. I need to get back to this. Yeah, what is she gonna look like when she... Love your channel. Thank you. I appreciate it. I love ducks. Wait, she got a Snapchat. That's something I haven't said in years. Thank you, thank you. What's she gonna look like while she's casting spells? What zoblins have you made so far? I have added these 3 zoblins. One's a Zelatin. Skelegob? Gobblekin? Now I'm doing her. Our little witch. Then we just got these 2 to go. The Necromancer and the Ogre guy. Oh, and the giant floating dragon skull too. Can't forget about that. Oh, this goblin. Add you to the game? Alright, we can add a duck. Where did Oscar go? Oscar he's technically one of the fisher goblins from the fishing village. One of the characters comes from one of the characters that joins your town came from a fishing town on the coast. Pike. And if you go visit her town, you'll find like a bunch of goblin corpses and like zombie goblins. So that's, oh, there they are, these 2. See how they look like fishermen. There we go. Ooh, you're the goblin guy. Hi, hello, how's it going? Uni-san. Welcome in. We're drawing goblins. These are some zombie goblins. These are enemies. So there's this holiday in the game where you enter this kind of like little culty goblin area. The The holiday is called the Culling. It's this ancient goblin tradition where you go down and then you can go to this gate thing and you can start a swarm. And you have to fight off all the zombie goblins. It's all the goblin warriors of the past. You fight them off, you get a reward if you beat all of them. It's like a little goblin holiday, you know, some like a Coliseum type action. Can you add his name in the files real quick? I put it on my list. I'll do it in a sec because we gotta finish this goblin witch. Yeah, what's she gonna look like while she's doing her spells? I think she's gonna be like... maybe just hands out. That's probably decent. You don't have the plume on this goblin you made in the sprite area. Oh yeah, in my oh, I made him taller than I maybe wanted to. Shoot. Yeah, shoot. Oh well, I forgot about that. Oh well, he'll be tall. And we'll give her wide legs. Yeah, we'll do that. And we'll do... maybe like this. Yeah. Yeah, that's probably okay. Yeah, a little head shake. I like it. Can you add an effect like the Scarlet Rot from Elden Ring around her while she conjures her magic? That would be nice. I think I'll do that with particles. I like the sound of that. Oh, and then you make it... I might not do directional ones. Screw it. We'll do it. High quality. We'll be good. Well, let's quickly do our fall animations. I'm still open to ideas for emotes, by the way, guys. We have like a teabag emote would be kind of fun, and then like a twerk emote. I think those are the two that I'm going to do for sure. I'm open to other ideas. Something that would be legible on a small little goblin. You know what I mean? Like, these pixels are kind of tiny. Like, even the twerk, like, it's going to be like 2 pixels moving up and down, you know? Like, it's barely going to be a twerk. But at least it'll be somewhat legible. Got 10 wishlists for my Steam page in a week. It's so over for me. That's a lot. That's pretty solid. That's hard to do. Make it rain emote. That'd be good. Exeeks Rot. Oh, I see. Goblin pogging. Pogging? You mean mogging? Pogging. I don't think I know what pogging is. Am I too old? Do you mean like the... I think you might mean mogging. Jumping for joy. That's very wholesome. I like jumping for joy. That's a fun idea. Cartwheel. That'd be pretty sick. Is this Risk and Rain music again? It is. Are certain ones of these like mini bosses in the arena? Yes. The dragon for sure, and then the buff guy. So I think it'll just be a few skeletons in the first wave. And then maybe some skeletons in some of these guys. And then eventually one of the witches pops in. Then it'll be, you know, I'll kind of ease them in and get harder and harder as they go. I kind of want the player to be like, what? There's another wave? You know? Oh, Spiffy gotta go. Thanks for dropping by. I appreciate it. Poggy's like out wide open with surprise or joy. Oh, like Pog. Okay, like the Twitch emote. I see what you mean. I know what you mean. Yeah, thanks for clarifying. Pogging. That would be funny. I like it. Okay. Now we just need to make her head tilt side to side and we'll be done. Oh, we gotta move her head up. Shoot. When's the next vid? December 1st. That's the plan. That's when I'm going to announce the new publisher deal. Pretty exciting. I'm very excited to announce that. Should be fun. It's back. I mean, you're back to full time on the game. It does. Yeah, and like back when I quit my job that first time, it was mostly to do pixel art. Like I was basically doing pixel art 95% of the time, and that was actually part of the reason I went back to work. I was like, I'm doing so much pixel art that I don't even have time to work on the game. Like I can make ends meet by doing commissions, but A, it's not that fun. Like doing pixel art for 10 hours a day isn't fun. And B, I couldn't even work on the game, which is like what I actually care about. Like pixel art's fun, but I'm not passionate about it like I am with games, you know? And the commission grind was very like uncertain, you know? Like I was making enough, but sometimes there'd be like little dry spells where nobody would reach out for commissions and I'd be like, and I'd kind of freak out. And then I'd have to do like promo art, which would rake in more commissions, but it's like a roll of the dice, you know? Are people going to even see this and like it and start commission requesting? So it was just stressful and I wasn't having fun, and I was like, I'd rather just like work 8 hours a day at a full-time job rather than, you know, if the goal is to do the game full-time, like this isn't doing it. So I came back to work. But this time, since it's a publisher deal, I just get to work on the game full-time, so that'll be super nice. I'm super excited. Will the mini bosses have health bars? I don't think they will, because I mean, I guess they're technically just regular enemies, but oh wait, no, they do have health bars. They don't have boss health bars. They'll just have their standard one underneath them, you know. Is there still a demo planned? Yes. Yes. And I've worked out with my publisher. We have milestones set for when we're gonna try to release the demo. Shoot, I don't have that calendar in front of me, but we will be doing that. Where were you looking for pixel art commissions? I was posting on Instagram usually, or Reddit, trying to get commissions that way. That was where my biggest presence was. And I would also email people. Are there gonna be a bunch of wacky weapons for you to use? Yeah. Mostly, I think most of the wackiness in the game comes from the gizmos that you get, which are kind of like charms. They're usually they're human things that you find that you misinterpret. their function, like a trash can lid giving you more defense because it looks like a shield, you know, things like that. Yeah. A tapeworm that makes it so your cooldown for healing potions reduces. I like that one. Okay. Any Easter eggs? I have a few. You can get this little hero tunic, which is obviously from Zelda. I was gonna add a little Hollow Knight helmet. As you can see, I didn't finish. There's a little over the garden wall outfit. Shoot. There's. I feel like there's some. I think some of the gizmos are Easter eggs. Oh, there's like a little ring of power that increases enemy spawn rate but gives you more damage. I thought there were more. Oh, there's a little blue hedgehog that gives you a speed boost. Yeah, there's a few. I could use more though. I'm always down for more references. Is the publisher going to be involved with the production of the game or more so marketing? Will you still be solo? I will still be solo. I'll still be, I mean, I'm technically solo. I have my composer that I pay for the music because I can't do music, but I do everything else. And the publisher will not be involved with the production of the game. I still have full creative control. If we disagree on something and I say I really want it to be this way, I believe I still have, it's my final say. But obviously, you know, they know what they're doing to an extent, so if they come to me and they say, hey Matt, you know, we really think that this might help the game a lot, or, you know, we noticed when we played that this was an issue, I'll listen, and, you know, if their ideas aren't insane, then I'm willing to work with them. But yeah, overall, I would still have creative control, and I own all the IP rights to the game, so they're not stealing my my right to, like, make sequels or whatever. Which is good. That's very important. Overall, I'm pretty happy with the deal. And the team themselves, they're all really nice. I met up with them. They were in town for TwitchCon because I live near the San Diego Convention Center where they hold TwitchCon. And they met up with me. We got some drinks and hanged out. They were super nice. They're very indie friendly. What are some things on your current list to add at some point? Your composer nailed that opening theme when you booted up. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I'm really happy with how he did it. List of things to add. My next big one is, well, first off, I want to add those emotes. I think that'll be kind of nice to have, even though it's kind of dumb. I'm adding, here's an issue. The underground is a really big area, and I kind of hide a lot of stuff in a lot of places. And the problem is if you it'd be really easy to not know where to go. Like, you could miss gigantic dungeons pretty easily. And, like, some games like Terraria just kind of let that happen. I think I kind of want to... I was inspired a little bit by Donkey Kong Bonanza, how they have those, you know, I don't know if you've played, but the game world is pretty much fully destructible, which is great, but there's tons of little collectibles underground, and you can't, like, destroy the entire world to find all the collectibles, right? Like, it'd be so boring. You'd just be sitting there mining all day. And I've kind of noticed that with my game too, where it's like, you kind of just have to sit there and mine a lot of the times and just hope you find things. Especially other little, I don't know, especially really important stuff. I want to be able to kind of point the player in the direction of important things. And one of the ways that I might do that is little treasure maps you can find that will kind of just put on your map a point of interest. Like, you know, hey, there's something here. then the player can kind of go meander in that direction. Just give them something to do, because right now I will say there are times where it feels a little aimless, where you kind of unlock the underground area, you've done some of the main researches, and then you're just standing there like, what do I do now? I think that'll help the game a lot. So I'm gonna experiment with that and see how it feels. I can always just remove them if I don't like them, you know. But I think that'd be a good addition. Yeah, definitely. It gives you full access to play the game. Oh, the Patreon? Yeah, it gives you full access to the current build. I mean, the game's not done, so it's like, eh. But it's good for playtesting. If you want to get like an early playtest in, and you know the game's still a little janky in a handful of senses, but it's still fully playable at this point. It's missing a lot of like dialogues and stuff and things here and there, but columns of the sheet. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Service. I agree. I agree 100%. I have a feeling this game will blow up in popularity after launch day. Thank you, Mason. I hope so. I'm trying to make sure I make it like memey enough, you know, like my first, I don't know, I really need to lean hard into the goblin vibes, you know. I think that's really important, and sometimes I kind of forget. That's kind of my big focus. All right, we now have a witch. Pretty cool. Pretty awesome. Who are these characters? These are some little zombie goblins that you encounter in this, it's called the Culling holiday. There's like this holiday where this little trapdoor will appear on your town square, and you can go down it. And it's like this little cutout area where each of the goblins will be wearing these little masks. It's like a little spooky holiday, kind of like Goblin Halloween, I guess. And part of it is there's this big grate where you can go up to it and you can accept to fight a bunch of zombie goblins. It's like the warriors of the past, basically. You can fight through all of them, and if you beat them all, you get a reward. It's just a fun little holiday thing. It's kind of dumb. So I added 2 little chaser dudes, some little zombies or skeletons that throw bones at you, a little mage or a witch, I guess, a big old ogre, and a necromancer, and then of course a giant dragon skull. But yeah, how do you get the Patreon? Yeah, if you go to Patreon and search up Watt Designs, I think, you'll find it. And then you just sign up for any of the tiers and send me an email, or you can message me on Discord. And you say, hey, I signed up for the Patreon. Can I get a key? And they'll send you a Steam key. I love the idea of having made up goblin holidays. Yeah, all the goblin holidays are made up. We've got like an equinox one. We've got a harvest festival. And obviously the culling one that I just mentioned. And there's one more, but what is it? Harvest, equinox. It should be in autumn. What is it? Oh, the eclipse. There's no sun for a day. They give you some fireworks. So many cute emotes. I want to have dance parties after killing a boss. That would be sick. Yeah, Eli, I'm open to more ideas for emotes. I have twerking and teabagging. Those are the 2 that I'm probably going to add either today or tomorrow. But I need ideas. It needs to be things that these little sprites can do, which is hard because they're so tiny, you know? It can't be like something elaborate like an intricate dance, you know? It's got to be like twerking is doable because it's just shifting the butt up and down, I guess, but you know what I mean? I could even do something like a comically large middle finger or something that like pops up. That's actually kind of funny. Like that could work. If you were to go like this, that's not bad. I kind of like that. Pog is good. But it's gonna be hard to get that like facial. It's gonna be hard because sometimes they're wearing helmets. My mom won't let me play. Oh man. Spinning around the one sprite like a Beyblade. Can you make an emote where you hug your pals, or is that too complicated? That'd be cute. It's like how Stardew Valley has the little kiss. Like if you right click your friend, you kiss them. One time I was playing with my friend, I accidentally kissed him. I was like, oh, sorry, buddy. Sometimes you just gotta give the homies a little kiss, you know? Yeah, a spin would be fun. I mean, we got the middle finger. We could do a thumbs up. It's maybe a little more wholesome. Or a thumbs down. Yeah, thumbs down would be good. Wait, yeah, thumbs up. Wait, Luna, you said your mom won't let you play. Why not? Middle fingers? Or because you eat humans? One of those things is slightly worse than the other. Breakdance headspin would be sick. Another new emote with a bigger middle finger. Oh man. You guys are funny. I kind of like the thumbs up. Yeah. That's fair. My mom probably wouldn't have let me play when I was younger either. Well, maybe I can turn on a censored mode. Gangnam Style. One idea for an emote is one where the NPCs can join you in spinning around in a big circle. Ooh, spinning would be really easy. Then for thumbs down, I guess I just have to like rotate this. Like that. Yeah, Luna, have your mom just call me and I'll convince her. Ride a dinosaur emote, that'd be sick. Alright. These are good. We're getting somewhere, gang. This isn't quite perfect, but you get the idea. I'll clean it up. I also like your mom's number. I really actually kind of want to add the middle finger one. I think I will. Does he need a fingernail? No, that looks stupid. Are there any playable instruments? Yeah, these are all instrument weapons. There's horns and stringed instruments. So you got all these different little guitar things and all these different little trumpets. And they shoot. They basically work like guns. The horns especially work like, yeah, they're guns. You reload them, basically. You take a breath is the idea. It's just reflavored guns. And these are more like guns that you don't reload, but they shoot slower, kind of. Is the patron key playable on Steam Deck? Yes, unless something happened in the last couple months, but last I tried it, it works. You might run into some issues here and there, but I'm open to, yeah, I mean, hey, you could be a playtester. If you see any problems, you could note them in the Discord. We have a special, once you join the Patreon, you get added to this like bug reporting channel. Each emote will have a button, or will be more like Pizza Tower? Probably each have a button, I think. That's what I'm thinking. Where they bang pots and pans together to buff the player. That'd be fun. I do like that. Well, gang, I think I'm going to call it here and take a break before I add the other stuff. Eat some food. I've been going for, how long have I been going? Almost 3 hours, jeez. We do normally play the Wordle before we go. I don't know why. I don't know how that started. But we'll do some Wordle. You guys can help me out. Is this an ad? Go away. Yeah, what's our word for today? It has to be based on something we did. Maybe like zombie, skeleton, dead. Need a good, will you be streaming after your nap? I think maybe not. I'll probably just ham these out real quick. We'll do pizza, because Pizza Tower was mentioned. All right. Oh, emote would have been good. You know what? We probably shouldn't do. Let's do emote. There's no shared letters. Wow. Okay. Fairy. Interesting. Which would have been a good one. Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah, rains would be good, but the eye's not in the right spot. I think it's like a. Or would it be? This is a hard one. Like, wow, this is hard. I can't think of it. Carry? Is that a word? There's no E. Wario. Isn't Tarot a word? No. Oh my gosh, you're so smart. Oh, but there's no P. Rabid. R-A-B-I-D. You're so smart. Look at you. You did it. Wow, you guys are so much smarter than me. Good work, team. Well, with that, we're going to call it a day. Thanks, everyone, for dropping by. You can ditch the goblin hat. That was fun. Cool. Well, I will see you all next time then. Thanks for coming. Have a good rest of your day. Adios.